Couldn't get you down inside. You love someone who didn't love me. Now I get it. He don't wanna like it the right way. He ain't gonna always satisfy you. Where he wanna be. He's gonna love you the way he should. Hey everyone, it's J Fashion, and I'm back today with a story time. So, someone in my comments, my babe, she was like, "Give us a story time, Jordan." And I was just like,
how the frick am I gonna do that?
like, I'm not interested at all. Like, my life is boring. That's why I do YouTube, to make it interesting. But today, I'm gonna tell you how I fell off the bus. Okay, so it was in November 10th. It was a Monday. I was wearing tights, my white Converse, high top Converse. And I can't remember the shirt, but wait, yes I do, because I came. Okay, I was wearing this like cardigan, and it was like teal with my white undershirt cami, and yeah. So it was an A-Day, and I was getting ready to go to First Block, and the bus was late. So we just get off the bus, and well, first of all, the bus pulls up to the little spot, and this is while I'm in 8th grade. This was last year. So we pull up to the little spot where they drop the kids off, and I'm paying attention. Supposedly I'm not talking to anyone, but my best friend is standing in front of me, and it's just a way that we got off. And so I'm walking down the steps, and I trip on her foot, and I'm like, oh my gosh, because I'm already clumsy. So in the moment, all of a sudden, I just put my hands down. So I'm like this, like falling on my hands, but I forgot about the rest of my body. So the rest of my body just clashes on the ground, and this is like sidewalk, concrete. So I'm in shock, and all of a sudden I start crying because I'm in pain. But it's the fact that I fell. The girl in front of me, she didn't fall, but I tripped on her foot. So I'm on the ground, like kind of twisted in a pretzel, and I just start crying, and I'm just screaming pain. I'm like, I'm in pain, pain, pain. And the bus driver behind me is looking, and like, he ain't doing nothing. And I'm like, well, somebody help me, like, I'm in pain. And so the little monitor outside, he comes and he's like, are you okay? No, I'm crying and I'm screaming that I'm in pain. Am I okay? No. So they go get somebody to get a wheelchair. No, the first person he asked to go get help. Then they realized, no, back up. Okay, so while the person goes to get help, the bus goes like to the high school. And I see this girl on the bus just laughing at me. And I'm like, girl, what is you doing? Like, I'm in pain. But I was laughing too. It was mixed emotions, honestly. But then the monitor outside, he tells me to get up. And like, he didn't help me. And so this is when I knew that I was really, really hurt. When I tried to get up, and like I felt like I couldn't feel my foot like how it's supposed to. I don't know how to explain it. It was like a tingling, hurting pain. I don't know how to explain it. And I'm like, I'm trying to stand up, and I'm trying to get to this pole. And the pole is like over there. Somewhere over there. And I'm like, okay. So, Lord, please help me to this dang on pole, because this dude not gonna help me, so you the only one that can help me right now. Then the next bus comes, and they see me struggling. and they didn't help me. Then the person on that bus goes to get a wheelchair. And I'm still trying to get to this pole, bro. And like when I finally got there, I'm holding on like dear life because one of my legs, I got like my knee is hurting on my right leg and my left leg, I believe that I supposedly sprained it or whatever. But I'm like hurting both legs, my hands all scraped up, so I'm really just trying to hold on to this pole dear life. So when they finally get a little wheelchair and they roll me up to the office where I'm supposed to be for first block, and I call my mom and I'm like, Mom, I just fell off the bus. Of course, her job is nowhere close to my school. So I'm waiting about maybe 20, 30 minutes in the office in pain, and they give me ice. Ice didn't help. But when my mom finally comes, we head to the hospital. And I think we went to St. Dominic's. I think, I don't really remember. And we're in the ER. And nobody, because it's like really early in the morning, no one was there. So I just got in and everything. They put a little splint on it. He said I sprained it. But I'm going to tell you what later on happened. So they didn't give me a boot or anything. I guess that was for broken legs or something, ankles. But I mean, like, I'm really clumsy, so I've sprained my ankle several times, and that didn't feel like a sprain. So I was like, I don't believe you. So then they do an X-ray, and I had a hairline fracture, a real thin fracture. And I was like, now I believe you. So then they still did not give me a boot. They gave me a little splint thing, and they just sent me on my way. So my mom signed in the discharge papers or whatever. My mom, she hits my leg. Bruh. Like, she hits my leg. And I'm just crying. I'm just like, why would you do this to me? Like, what are you doing? Like, and my mom was like, oh, it hurts that bad? Oh, I'm so sorry. And then when she started seeing me cry, she was like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. But after I didn't go home. I believe I went back to school. I see myself going back to school on the little crutches, and it was terrible. The crutches were terrible because I'm not the skinniest person, I'm not the fittest person, I'm not the strongest person at all. So that was really hard. But later on, they found out that I damaged a nerve. Like, I had to go back to the ER maybe in December to see what's wrong with my leg because my leg kept going to sleep. And like it was like a burning sensation or whatever, and it was like a really bad like going to sleep, and I couldn't move it. And so that's why I had to like, what am I trying to say? Miss a lot of school because I literally could not move my leg. So they really couldn't prove that I had a damaged nerve, but they treated it as a damaged nerve. And yeah, so I had to do physical therapy by myself, like at home, with a little stringy thing. And I had to go to the athletes clinic or something. I don't know what it was. Doctor. And they were pretty cool. They were also a part of St. Dominic's. So my experience was fairly fine. I just didn't believe them when they said that it was a sprained ankle. But yeah, that's the time when I fell off the bus, and you're just, so it really wasn't that dramatic. than what it like sounds like. But Jordan is clumsy, and so that's really what happened. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and comment down below what videos you want to see from me. So I'm sorry about that, but loves and kisses, spread the love.